Hello and welcome to round 4 of the DilliDalli Cup, and of course in this game we have the VVA, Ubilas, and Kras, who are the only 3-0 team. They are taking on Jamofin and Zavior, who at this point are 2-1. So basically, if Ubilas and Kras win this, they win the tourney, and if they don't, we're gonna have a whole bunch of 3-1 teams. See Jamofin here. Seraphim not going first there, and Zavior is playing as UEF. We see Seraphim from Ubilas going second air. That's going to be interesting. And he's going with 5 pigeons here. Second air from Kras as well. So second air from both of the top sides, and both players nearly identical builds going aggressive scouts. We're also seeing hunters from Kras. I'd really recommend to people practicing second air, where you can combine your air attack together with your light assault bots. It's really map specific, but if you can get that going, some of the better players in this game, really, that's what they do. It's not good to do every time, but this is nice. Celine on top of the Hydra is going to try to prevent the Hydra from being built. You can see what happens. Zavior, although with the ACU he should be able to get rid of it. The ACU has the Omni on it, so that cancels out the stealth. Jamofin with a couple of kills is going to get a factory. In the middle looks like it's going to belong to Ubilas, who's got Seraphim. The two Seraphim players definitely have an advantage on this map with the floating arty. A huge power spam from Jamofin. Surprisingly, he's going for pigeons instead of a Hydra. Much cheaper to do that. He's having some mass problems now. Well, almost have. This is pretty good eco from Zavior. Very aggressive early Navy. Nice placement on a scout, so you know when he's going to get attacked, but very big mass problems now. Interceptors, scouts from the top side, and here's a bomber. And on this map, when you're facing a good player, that's what usually happens. All your expanding engineers start getting bombed. Second, looks like a very early Navy here from Zavior. That's very hard to do. It costs so much mass. If you go on aggressive tech to Navy, you basically got to pause everything else. Bombing now from Kras as well. The two ACUs going at it. Multiple walls planned for Kras. This bomber has already got 1 kill. He's gonna get hit by a bunch of flak. Got 2 kills at the end. And the frigates have been spotted. We see submarines that are going to be constructed by Kras to counter that. The metal belongs to Ubilas. He's got that flak here for emergencies, and we got a whole bunch of air. Huge difference here with the second air, total air domination by the top side. But here's the second Navy, and we got a destroyer. It would actually be nice to get a cruiser and then a bunch of submarines. The destroyer is nice as well, but it can't reach that far. Although on this map it can reach pretty far. A lot more versatile. But here's so many floating units here from Ubilas. And also tech to air. Yeah, this is a very quick tech to air from Ubilas. He's playing this map nearly perfectly. This is so nice. That's going to be devastating. Floating arty and tech to gunships. I don't recognize the name Ubilas, but I think he is a regular player, one of the better players on this Unforged Lines Forever. And of course with turret bombers he'll be able to counter this frigate quite easily. Or not frigate and the destroyer. But this frigate should get some kills. Already got 5. Yeah, this frigate's nice. A few micro frigates against floating arty. Just get a lot of veterancy. Meanwhile, Zavior here playing defense against a whole bunch of some tanks, some artillery, able to hold the line, but losing quite a few mass extractors. Very even between Kryas and Jama Finn. Kryas down to about 5,000 health. Interesting arrangement. There are still holes here, but if you're going to put your units through this, you're going to get hit by a bunch of point defense. And assault here from the artilleries, and this is bad. When your units are all clumped up like that, they're very vulnerable. We also see a whole bunch of submarines from Kryas, but here comes the destroyer. I will counter the subs if it stays long enough to do so. And here come the gunships against Jamofin. An excellent move, and there he goes. From Ubilaz, this is the second game in this turn we've seen him do that, killing his allies' opponent with a quick Tech 2, actually just Tech 2, and now the game was against XBX. There he used Tech 2 bombers. I really gotta say, in this turn, by far the best player is Ubilaz. He reminds me of, well, it's hard to call. Not quite as good as Lushan, but I think it's similar. Zavior with 16 kills. There's a massive air force here from Zavior. That's gonna be nice, and the destroyer. So Zavior actually playing quite nice. 24 kill destroyer. Can put a lot of pressure. Destroyer together with all those interceptors, a very powerful combination. His ACU has been holding pretty strong here. If his ally wasn't taken out, he would still be in very good shape, because they do basically have navy all except for this destroyer from Cybern. Now some frigates coming out. Bombers versus flak. 31 kills in the destroyer. They're really well played from Zavior, but he's gonna have multiple problems, multiple fronts. And here comes the Cybern destroyer. As long as it uses its range, have no problems. If you're UEF, you gotta get close. There are also a bunch of submarines here in support. A torpedo boat and a destroyer. Yeah, the torpedo boat died very quickly, and it's just being outnumbered. Took the destroyer halfway on its health, but yeah, this factory is gonna die, and Zavior throws in the towel. Very well played, but VVA wins this tourney with it going 4-0. Really, by far the better teams. They did get some good challenges, but they were able to overcome all of them.